One, thanks so much for listening to another episode of Fullbuddy Cast presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Enumclaw, Washington. 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. I think that every single time. Take yourself in there, get 15% off your drinks. Go to Bordeaux Wine Bar right next to it, down the street a little bit of a jaunt, not too bad. Little walk. I don't know, probably 50 steps. I don't know. I don't count my steps. Do you count your steps?
No, I don't, but I bet you it's more than 50.
You're probably right. And then Mazatlan, where I need to get more steps in because I eat too much there. We had a Fullbuddy Friday last week, and it was awesome. It was amazing. Talk about that here in a little bit, but we've got Garage Night with Craig Bentley on the mic.
Yo, I am in the house.
And we don't have any reaction from Corey on that one because he's not here and not answering our phone calls, so hopefully everything's okay there. I think he's holding out.
He would have appreciated it.
Did he see? He probably saw Stephon Diggs holding out, not showing up to the mini camp for the Bills. He said, wait, you can do that?
Yeah, probably.
That's probably exactly what he said.
But what is he holding out for? We don't get anything anyway.
Exactly. I've actually thought about that. I've thought about how much you don't get, and I just keep living my life. We had Fullbuddy Friday last week. That was a lot of fun. We had hit up Mazatlan. We do these every so often, so you're more than welcome to be invited. 6:30 might have been a little bit too late, actually. I think around 6, everyone's kind of getting hungry and stuff, and so... he's just texting now. On my way, be a little late. He didn't hold out long. He did not. He heard what I just said. He's not going to get anything out of it, and so he's like, "Well, might as well just show up then." But we got there at Mazatlan 6:30, a little late because usually when we then go after to either we go to hit up Cole Street Brewery and Bordeaux Wine Bar. By the time we get down there. We can kind of bounce back and forth. I want to say this was a later start, and so we went to Bordeaux first because they close before Cole Street Brewery, and so we got into Cole Street not with enough time that would have been nice, but we were able to get in there still and have a good time. So super excited to have you guys come. We got more Patreons too. There's some Patreons that are coming back. Very nice. Thank you very much for that as well. I do want to you're wearing your softball shirt, Craig.
Yes.
And I've got some questions for you about softball.
I might be able to answer them.
Okay.
We'll see.
Are you playing this year?
No, I wish to answer your question, I was hoping to play. I keep having practices on Wednesday nights, so I have not been able to play.
Are you going to be here for trivia?
I will have to see.
Okay, that's fine. Who's the guy? He's actually on my wife's softball team, Monday night softball team.
Brian Faschholz.
You already know.
Yes.
Did he say that we ran into him and my wife was playing on the team or whatever like that?
Well, your wife's played with him for multiple years.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't go. I actually went to watch her play for once, and I razzed her the whole time. She was, they were hitting quite up the middle quite a bit at her, which I was okay with, actually. I was like, hey, if you're going to play the game, you got to play the game. But
nice.
I guess those are outs or stuff, or you can get
for hitting at a girl?
No, hitting at the pitcher, hitting right back up the middle.
I think in co-ed, I think that is true. I'm not. I don't know. I haven't played co-ed all that much.
Yeah, but so you're not playing this year. But are you if you got nothing going on? Are you kind of on a roster in case you show up and go play? Or
yes, I have 3 different teams I could go play for.
You're a mercenary. Whoever's paying the most. Shout out KP. He said he tried stretching a single into a double, and he can barely do anything right now.
And that's that old guy pitcher he's got going on.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. He gets people to run for him. I don't know why he's trying to stretch a single into a double.
I said I have the same problem, but it's mostly with patties, like burger patties.
I don't even think you're making it to first base.
No, there's a guy there that was like, "Hey, you want a pinch run?" Or he's like, I'll hit you run." And I'm like, I ain't. No, I'm not doing any of that. But here's the thing: a little father son. Happy Father's Day for all the people. Happy Father's Day weekend to you as well, Craig.
Oh, thank you. You also?
Thank you. Appreciate that. We should probably get that out of the way before Corey shows up and gets awkward. But we'll throw. But I grabbed the mitt and Kane. I'm like, hey, let's go throw the baseball. Let's go have a catch. We haven't thrown the ball around in forever. I don't know. When was the last time you threw the... I mean, I know that you're coaching. Yes. But when was the last time you just were like, let's just go throw the ball back and forth? not because we're trying to like improve your arm or anything like that.
Last night.
Is it pretty fun?
Yeah.
You guys just kind of unwind, talk about the day?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know Gage.
Yes.
His daughter is on my team, and if he shows up to practice, we actually go play catch away from the girls and just BS and throw the ball around. It's actually pretty fun.
So you and Gage throw the ball around?
Yes.
So it's not you and your kid?
Oh, I'm playing catch with my kid.
That's what I was asking.
Oh,
you
said it's play catch.
Oh, but that's pretty cool. So does it? You know, what kind of brought me back to is just like throwing the ball when you're a kid. It's freaking fun.
Yeah.
Just catch. You kind of, and it doesn't take too much energy. You kind of unless the ball like kind of like gets away from the guy who's throwing it, but it's like just a little catch, little lazy toss back, little catch.
See, it's funner. Like I'm sure you would do. If I asked Sid to go play catch, she'd think I was nuts because she practices a couple times a week and has tournaments every weekend. She's like, "Why would I want to play catch?" That's exactly what she'd say.
You're probably right. It would not be fun because of chore. I was thinking it'd be nice if we could get some like lapels that we could mic up, and then we just do a whole podcast where you just hear like mitts popping in between each conversation, like just like, well, hey, how was your day? Pop. Then,
that's good. Because I pop the mitt when I throw.
Do you pop the mitt?
Boom.
Basically, what you're saying is the person who's catching the ball has got to sneak the finger out behind the pointer finger out behind the mitt a little bit so it doesn't hurt too bad.
Yeah, well, it's hurting the hand.
I'd actually be kind of afraid to toss the ball with you. I think there'd be a couple like, oh, hey, is that a bird? And then just a nice four-seamer right to my cheek.
I'd throw my sweet knuckle so you couldn't catch it.
Just hurt. And if I did, it would just absolutely be painful.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, so softball you're not really playing, but you're there. You're on a roster. You're available.
Yes.
That's nice. That's good.
Yeah. I don't want to be done. I'm going to hold on to it forever.
See, I'm kind of in the same way with Fullbuddy Cast, believe it or not. I'm like kind of like contemplating. It's kind of running itself. This is the most involved it's ever been with the least involvement I've ever done. Like I'm involved as much as you are.
I'm still just waiting for it to fold.
Me too, and it just keeps like growing, and it's weird to me. It's like I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't know. But the whole Strawberry Festival coming up this weekend. You're out this weekend. Or are you here?
Yeah, I'm in Oregon.
And what's your tournament? Is it a tournament?
Yeah, it's a tournament.
Is this your last year on tour?
Probably yes.
Is this a little Brady farewell? Like, do you kind of feel like the whole, man, like this is nice, but at the same time, like get this over with, or are you like, or do you realize that you may not be going back down to Portland in June again as a coach?
I think a little bit of both. I mean, I've been doing this for going on 7 years now, and the last 3 years have been, travel and just a ton of stuff going on. So it's been a huge portion of, well, not only my life, but Carrie and Sid's life. So that part of it will be kind of, if everything works out like I think it's going to, and this is the last season, that part will kind of suck. But then it's like, you move on. I got a ton of time to do whatever I want now.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's 7 years. June 8th was the first time I released an episode. It was with my brother 7 years ago. So you and I are kind of in the same ballpark, pardon my puns right now, but where you were doing this for 7 years. Big part of your life. You got shirts, you got pictures, you got memories, you got meetups, dedication.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people and a lot of places I would have never went unless I did this.
Exactly.
So, yeah, no, it's yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not one to get super sentimental over things, but you're right. There's a good chance that this weekend, I was in Tri-Cities last weekend. And that could have been the last time I went there for the specific tournament. Same thing this weekend in Oregon. So, yeah, that's part of what's going to go on.
I feel like we should have a song that kind of play. What was the when you were graduating? Wasn't it the Green Day song? Was it the
Dookie?
No. The your life.
Oh yeah, that's around the same time. But mine was
Sex in the Champagne Room?
No, the suntan song or sun lotion song that when they talk through it. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yes.
Where are your sunglasses?
Yes, that's right. I remember that. Holy cow, that is a blast of the past.
Yeah, I forget the name.
Wow,
of it.
yeah.
Whatever that one was.
Make sure you apply sunscreen. And above all else, apply sunscreen.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? Yeah. That's crazy. Wow, what a memory to us. Having Dane on the guest, that was a softball tie. Very fun to have him on. Shout out to Rachel Heater, who was listening. I can't wait to listen to these. People were listening. Dane brought the heat.
Good. Well, people have listened. By the time they listen to this one, they would have listened to two. They've only listened to one as we're recording, right?
There's two. We released last one. This part 2 went out this morning. So you're right. Yes. We did the beer walk last week. That was a lot of fun. Did you do the beer walk?
I did not.
Oh yeah, you were in Portland.
Yeah,
that's right.
I was in Tri-Cities.
Or Tri-Cities. How'd that go? How did you guys finish?
Oh, actually, not too bad. I mean, middle of the road. Didn't do too good Saturday. Came out Sunday and beat up on some teams that actually were good. Like we beat the undefeated team to end the day. Knocked them out of first place. So that was pretty cool. Some team from Montana.
There you go. By the way, the Heat was yesterday, or it was last week. Part 2 is last week.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah.
So tomorrow
is us.
Is this.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, sure?
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, you gave me an Aaron Mayer look. Shout out to Aaron Mayer. We went to, after the beer walk, we went, I'm trying to put everything together right now. What? Oh, yeah. No, what happened? Oh, yeah, beer walk. Yes, beer walk. Okay. Last week was crazy. Fullbuddy Friday on Friday night. That blurred. And then Saturday was the beer walk. I had VIP tickets. Me and Jamie were the last ones to show up. I thought it started at 5, so we get there like 4:45. They're like, yeah, no, you're VIP. You could have been here at 3:30. And they had like they would have given us, they gave us 2 bags with our drink and like our glass in it and other stuff. But they also had a charcuterie board cup that was given to every VIP person. We were the last 2. Someone snagged another one. We only got one that we shared together. So, but that was fun. We got to go to the tent. We had drinks from Cole Street Brewery. We had drinks from. That's a great shirt. Corey just walked in. It's an amazing shirt. Drinks from Cole Street Brewery, Griffin, and Headworks, and it was delightful little private area there. And then we hit the street, had fun, ended up eating sushi with Shekinah and my brother-in-law, and then we went and met up with Veronica. She brought I think, and then Desi came out too at some point. Yeah, I'm telling you that. I drank too much beer, but we go to Cedars. We end up meeting up with Aaron Mayer and Mike Gowdy, and those 2 combined, that's like shake and bake, man. That is some serious Ricky Bobby. And then we all went down to the Maui room, and then we went ham. I went ham on the dance floor. A lot of fun. So shout out those guys. Beer walk was great. Fullbuddy Friday was great. Corey, thanks for joining us. We got Corey Bentley on the mic.
Hello. Glad to be here.
That's not Craig pretending he's Corey. That's actually Corey.
It is. It's Craig. This isn't Corey whatsoever.
You missed mine.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was a long one.
Was it?
It was like, I'm Craig Bentley. Glad to be here, everyone.
I hope he actually did that.
It was very
Is
close.
that close?
Pretty close. Did you at least go see people from your reunion? We didn't. I didn't go in your place as planned.
A way to drop the ball.
But did you go?
No.
Did you see anyone? Did you kind of like meet up?
No.
Not one person came to the produce section like, "Hey, what's up?" I know you.
Well, there's
didn't make
people
it.
I see
all the time.
all the time, but
was
no.
there anyone out of town that you were kind of hoping?
No. That I was hoping I ran into.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to run into anybody, but it wasn't anything like that I was like seeking out or they would seek me out. But if anybody would have stopped in, I would have talked to them.
Do you
I don't have like this hate for it.
Do you regret you didn't go?
No.
A little bit.
No.
Is it one of those things?
I regret you didn't go for me.
Sarah Johnson said, "Who invited you?" I said, "Well, Tyson Gamblin invited me, but I wanted to go as Corey because Corey said just go as me and wear my name tag."
Mm-hmm.
And then Dane Heaters invited me to the 04. So I'm going to try and do that. People are going to be like, "Were you a teacher?" So really nothing. Nobody, huh?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I had like a whole segment on that, but you're
I'm just
the boringest guy in the world.
I'm an under the radar type of guy. You might have gone there with my name tag, and somebody might have just went and talked to you like it was me.
Do you know of people? Did Skelly go? Or is there anyone
I don't think so.
Did you know of anyone that went that you know personally?
I'm sure I know everybody that went.
No, but they were like, "Hey, I'm going to go," or "Are you going to go?"
Oh no, nobody that I talked to told me they were going. No. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
I'm glad you rushed here for this.
Well, I mean, I knew I was coming here anyway.
Shout out to Amanda Keating. She came to the Fullbuddy Friday. It's her birthday. Shout out to her. Happy birthday to her. Now, she sent me a message that...
When is her birthday?
I think it was yesterday. I think it was June 14th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. She said... Here, I'll just read it. She sent me a message. She said, "Hey, I was walking in my mom's living room for everyone to sing happy birthday, and I heard the name Rob Kenny on Evening Magazine on the TV. I made everyone shut up and wait so I could hear them talk about Dad. How do I? So cool." So once again, I'm losing followers to my uncle. It's very sweet. No, I'm just kidding. Amanda, thank you very much for being so special to the podcast. I appreciate you coming out. Shout out to my Uncle Rob, who I'm going to see actually tonight. That's why we're going out for dinner. He was in New York 2 days ago and was on the Today Show. And so that's supposed to be airing this morning, Friday morning. So if you're at home and want to throw on the Today Show, I think he's on the Hoda, whatever the Hoda show is. Heidi Hoda. But he'll be there.
Wow, fame is calling.
I know.
Wow.
I know. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. Strawberry Festival, come on down, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, June 17th. Yeah, that's right. June 17th. I'll be down there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm supposed to meet up with Sean tomorrow and kind of find out for a half an hour what's going on. So if you're not doing anything, Corey, come on down. Just hang out. 10 minutes. Just say hi.
When is this? This one comes out this Friday, right?
Yes.
So that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah, come on down, hang out. From 1 to 5, even if you guys can't do the whole thing, I know there's a George Strait concert, Mariner game, all that fun stuff in Seattle, but...
there's a George Strait concert?
In Seattle.
I'm probably doing that.
Yeah, you probably go down there instead.
Dude, I would have went to George Strait.
I would
I know,
too.
You're saying it jokingly.
I know who's going to George Strait. Brandon's going to George Strait.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good dude, too.
Shout out to Brandon. George Strait.
Thanks for the invite, Brandon. That's cool.
Little Big Town's supposed to be there, opening as well, and like Brad Stapleton.
Brad Stapleton?
I don't know. Chris Stapleton. Brad Drummond.
Is he rapping?
Yeah. He's the Staple Man. I got that messed up. Brad the Staple Man Drummond is going to be there. And then Strawberry Festival, where I bought a strawberry shirt. I wish, as I ordered it, I purchased money. I thought to myself, you dumb idiot. You bought a button-up shirt with strawberries all over it when you could have bought an old New York Mets Darryl Strawberry jersey and just showed up. And wrong festival. I thought this was the Darryl Strawberry Festival in Enumclaw, Washington.
You would have had to play it off. There's no cocaine here? That's weird. There probably is somewhere.
You know what's funny?
It's a strawberry festival. You know how those things get.
So many people have asked me. They've been like, what does Enumclaw have to do with strawberries? And I'm like, I'm going to make up so much dumb stuff about it.
You should just start having
in
statistics.
1927.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enumclaw is like the third largest city that grows strawberries in dirt.
My friend over at Safeway told me he has the record for most strawberries sold in a day. Enumclaw's on the map.
And then you know, it's what strawberry festivals bring out is strawberry enthusiasts. And they're like, he's lying. He's a liar. Get him. Heresy. I'm just excited that Craig and I would like to announce it's super excited a partnership with Enumclaw as well. In October, we'll be having the Corey Bentley Pumpkin Festival.
Oh, yes.
Super excited. Corey's going to be delivering all of the pumpkins downtown.
I will have a festival if they come take them out of the bin themselves. That, you know what? That's a great idea, actually. That's the greatest idea you've had. Let's have a festival where everybody come takes a pumpkin out of the bin.
It's a you pick
Yeah.
at Safeway.
You pick out of the bin. You got to pay for it, though. Sorry.
That's good. Are you playing softball this year at all?
I am not.
You're not on, are you any rosters? Just kind of dinking around, hoping to get called up?
No.
You're just at home hoping someone gets DFA'd so they can call you up.
If I'm going to get hurt playing softball, it's going to be because I'm on a team that I care about playing on.
Yes, agreed. 110%.
Who knows? We might bring it back.
Wait, what? Get the band back together?
Yeah, maybe.
Is there a geriatric league that I don't know about?
I'm not old enough to play it. What is the
40?
40? Yeah, I got a couple. Is it that close though? That's weird.
Senior
It's
ball's
so weird.
over anybody over 40.
Dude,
It shouldn't be.
I've got some senior balls too, I guess.
Brad's playing co-ed, so he was telling me he saw your lovely wife out playing co-ed.
Brad,
Meat department.
Oh,
Darby?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He joined a co-ed team, so he was telling me about co-ed, how it was going.
Nice. Yeah, we were able to hang out there, watch the game. She was playing Russell Brandon's team, not Russell Brand, but
Russell Brand.
Yeah, he
Oh.
was there.
He's floating.
I went from 6 to midnight. But Russell Brandon was there. We got to hang out with him, talk with him after the game. But
Did you ask for a sweatshirt?
we cleared it up.
That
we
would
cleared it
have
up.
been awesome.
We cleared it up, actually. I don't know if he's cool with me talking about it, but yeah. Anyway, we're good. He's a good dude. He's a great guy.
He is a good dude.
I kind of want to bring him on if we want to do a softball's hard talk at some point.
Just bring him on in general.
Well,
He's a good dude
I
to talk
invited him
to.
as a guest to Garage Night.
He should
too.
have some stories about working as a bouncer of places he's been working too.
He used to work with you.
Yeah.
In the Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. So were you you guys same level?
I graduated with his brother.
Oh. What?
That's what you were asking, right?
Well, no, I mean, when you guys were working, were you guys in the same department?
No,
or-
I was still in management, and he was a checker, and then he went over to produce, and I wasn't over there yet. I
And
was
then-
still in management.
And so you were in like check stand 1 looking over at him while and you're like, I
wish I could get out
wish
of
I
this check
could get
stand.
out of this check stand too.
No, there's a lot of nights he was my closing checker. I was the closing PIC, and he would be the checker.
You guys would just riff on like
No, I
baseball.
wasn't up front. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're the back facing. Craig,
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
the lawn care.
Dude, this little bit of rain every once in a while is pissing me off.
Because it's almost dead and it's coming
Yeah.
back to life. I know. I was thinking about you, man.
I cut it again today, real short, just to.
How high on the list, if you were rich, would turf, like putting turf in, be? So you never had to worry about it ever again.
I don't know. I'm not
A buddy of ours has done that in their at their yard.
I just don't. As much as I'd like a dead lawn, like during the summer, I don't know if I'd like turf year round.
As much as I enjoy a crispy brown dead lawn that feels like my feet are crackling underneath me.
I really enjoy a nice, lush, green grass to look at in the fall winter
You know,
time.
like if you put a burrito in the oven and then you fall asleep and you forget it was there for like 10 hours, that's how I love my lawn.
I love my nachos in the microwave with 3 minutes on high. And then it cools down to just baked cheese on chips.
Hey, can you walk in bare feet? Not in my backyard, sorry.
What are you talking about? It feels better.
You're going to cut your feet up on this crispy
You're
lawn.
gonna need to wear your shoes.
Yeah.
Aqua
socks.
I'm gonna have Megan's graduation. So about a week and a half ago, that dawned on me as I was doing the Craig. I was like, I even told Jamie, forget it. We're saving money this year. Why spend it on a freaking lawn that you have to mow, that you have to, water? And then I'm realizing, oh shoot, I'm hosting a graduation party. So at that point, I was like, the cool thing with Craig is people are like, oh, it's just got a pool. like we don't even have to. What? I don't care about grass. He's got a pool.
Don't look at the backyard over here.
I don't have a pool to do that. So it's like this guy's got a slip and slide.
How much thought did you give to finding something else to distract though to not do the lawn?
I don't know.
Like there's a ping pong table in the corner.
Dude,
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta go the other side though. If people are coming to a grad party and any of them care what your lawn looks like, they're got problems.
Well, true.
Everybody takes a patch. Just everybody
But
cleans up
that's
a patch
the thing.
for you.
It's like it's more comfortable rather than to stand out on like you know when you're walking to the. I mean, you guys have been to probably the King County Fair for a while, but when you park out in that like straw area, you're just like.
You know what you could do? Leave your lawn the way it is. Just put a bunch of blankets down over top of it everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There.
Have like a Marymore Nights,
Just like-
Marymore Park.
Make
experience.
it seem like you were like wanted a picnic theme for the graduation party.
Welcome to what's this Saint Michel Chateau Saint Michel Kenny. We're gonna be listening to smooth jazz.
And everybody gets their own blanket.
Wine tasting. I like it. Speaking of wine, shout out to Holly in Vegas right now. If you're going to Vegas, Craig's done it. Holly's doing it. She's sending me pictures and updates and videos of her hitting the Las Vegas Strip. We told a story. So Jamie and I, when we play to save money, we share the same 100. And so what we do, we put $100 in the slot machine, and she gets 3 spins and I get 3 spins. And she gets 3 spins and we alternate. Now, if we're betting and the person wins, it resets the 3 spins. Typically, I rush like a little kid to a slot machine. I jump in the seat, and so she's standing there next to me. Now, Jamie smokes cigarettes. That's probably going to surprise some people, but it's usually around a campfire or a slot machine. And so what she does is a cigarette lasts about a bonus round. So if she, in her 3 spins, gets a bonus round, she sits down. And then she'll smoke a cigarette, but there's usually not an ashtray. Well, this last time we went, or a couple times we went ago, she sat down. She got a bonus, pulls out her cigarettes, and sits down and goes, "Find me an ashtray." and so that became our like saying. Now, if I don't smoke. I smoke a cigar, but if I got a bonus, I'd sit down and give me an ashtray. And the people all around don't know it's an inside joke, and they just think we're just like old cranky like people. Yeah, give me an ashtray. And so now Holly has been doing the same thing. She'll just randomly say it whenever she sits down. Hey, give me an ashtray to someone there, Tony, or I think she's celebrating.
I hope it's to someone random.
No, yes, I hope so too. But I encouraged her. I said, get the motorized scooter. Get a picture, rent a motorized scooter, and just buzz around that place, just yelling at people to get you an ashtray. So hopefully she does it.
Cool.
So Craig, I want you to do that. When are you going to Vegas again?
Well, I don't know. Never.
No, you're going to Vegas for softball, right?
No, next time is Reno. Going wild in Reno.
Is he really?
I don't know.
When's the next Vegas trip?
I don't have one planned.
Oh, really?
Especially if I get done with softball.
Hey, Travis does not understand when there's not a Vegas trip
wait,
already planned.
Wait.
Next time you invite me.
Wait, what? Hold on, wait, what?
The next time you invite me.
Pre-plan every 3 months.
Dude, I've already bought my October one because Southwest have an amazing sale. Holy cow. If you want to travel anywhere, you got to do it yesterday.
So you're set up for October, but you're going before
Probably
that,
3
right?
times before
July
that.
and then October.
Probably August and September also. Just haven't figured that out yet.
Do they have Hot August nights down there?
What's that?
The car show? Don't they do that down there?
Oh, I don't know. You look at me? What are you?
I think you should be the mayor
I'm
of Vegas.
pretty sure
now.
you've been to Vegas in every month out of the 12.
Oh, I have. I just don't know all the. I mean, like, I'm not a car guy. I don't know if you've noticed, but the vehicles that I have.
Well, I'm not a car guy either. I've just heard of
It's true.
Hot
I
August
missed you at
night.
the cruise last time.
Oh, he was in the car driving around.
I avoided the cruise. I think I went down there after the cruise. I can't remember what I did.
You should have took your yellow car down to the cruise.
I did go. Yes, I did go down to the cruise that night. That was that later. Ugh, it was a terrible experience. Horrible experience. People are listening.
What
Worst.
What happened?
I was in an awkward.
Nobody talked to him.
I was in an awkward situation. I'll tell the story. I don't care. Who cares?
Yeah.
I was in an awkward situation. I was out with a couple friends. that had too much to drink. So I kind of got away from that situation to go get more to drink for me. And it was just so packed. It was absolutely massively packed at the bar at Cedars that I was waiting for like 10 minutes. I was just standing, staring at this bartender who's running back and forth, back and forth. Anyway, I'm talking to one of my ex-wife's friends. She's there with a date, and they're chatting it up. Oh, this is Travis. Hey, and then in walked Sadie and her husband, and they came up because obviously they see her friend, and so then they're hey, hug to them, and then hey, nice to meet you, and then they turned to me, and I stuck my hand out. I go, Travis Kenny, nice to meet you. Like everyone laughed, but Sadie just stared at me like, she goes, what? And I go, you guys from around here? And it was just like, I don't know what else to say. And so then I just went back to my friends. I said, hey, I'm just gonna go home.
That didn't land at all.
They didn't care at all. Yeah, they didn't care. They were probably happy to see me leave. And it was Craig and Carrie. No,
We were over at my room.
happy to see, dude. My room was lit. You were there Friday night?
I was there cruise night.
Yeah. Okay. So that was Friday night, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
Who were there? Who'd you see? Did you see Aaron there? See anybody else?
Well, all the people that we were there with, and then Sean ended up showing up with I forget their names. They were working for him for the cruise.
With the Hobans?
Yeah,
Catcher.
yeah.
And
talked to Mavis for a while. She was there.
Maru Mavis.
Yeah.
She's like, the Lee's just getting too crowded. We need to make it down to the Maui room. Did you? This is your old stomping grounds a little bit. Did you take any dares? Did you take any money for anything at the Maui room? Did you?
I will say that I got dared. I hit up the dance floor.
Oh yeah.
Corey knows what that takes to get me out there.
What song?
I don't even remember.
That's what it takes for him not to remember for him to dance.
No, it was
It was Smashing Pumpkins.
Jason was there out there. I can say his name on here. And they were gonna leave, and the only way they wouldn't leave is if I danced, because he knew I wasn't going to. So I had to prove a point. So I did. So he had to stay longer.
Are you serious? Just to keep him there?
And to prove a point.
Oh, both.
Yeah, the whole thing was to prove a point. Don't tell me what I'm not going to do. It wasn't about him at all.
What was your go-to? What was your go-to dance move when you're out there? Was it a lot of running man?
I came close, and if it would have been maybe less people there, because I was at that point, I didn't really care. I came close to breakdancing.
Oh, really? Did you do the make room?
Like I was literally like doing the whole like. You jump at somebody and then jump 3 feet away at somebody else and then jump back and forth, almost where I just wanted to just go start spinning.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he was feeling good.
Were you there too?
No, I just can tell by the story.
Yeah, he was turned.
Because anybody on the dance floor is probably like, "What is going on right now?"
That's awesome.
Somebody put on a slow song right now.
So, what time did you get to bed after that?
1:30. We got picked up.
Oh, really? Oh,
I had a tournament the next morning.
Did your kid pick you up? Yeah. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I wish my kids would pick me up. They're like, walk, you're so close. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to walk. I don't want to walk at all. All right, well, we got a reloaded Veronica's Hot Topics. We didn't get any scary skellies. He'll probably message me tomorrow in the morning and be like, here. I'll be like, okay, I'll wait for another 2 weeks to read those. But we've got Veronica's Hot Topics reloaded. We went through our first batch, and now we're into this one. Let's see what it is. Veronica's Hot Topics, Veronica's a Patreon, where guys we were told, hey, you need to have some women topics so women can get involved. You talk about sports too much. You talk about betting too much. You talk about too much other dumb stuff. We need some girl stuff. Oh, my gosh. Wouldn't you know?
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't you know that we pull this
right
one?
down his alley.
Nice.
Dancing. That's so crazy. What a crazy segue. Corey.
What about dancing?
Well, that's what I'm going to ask you. Are you comfortable in dancing in general?
No.
And if you have to choose an area, like, is it a wedding? Is it at the Maui room? Is it alone in the living room?
I don't think I've ever danced in the Maui room. Well, maybe I've slow danced once, and that's all I've ever. I don't dance.
But
I don't have any rhythm.
Like at a wedding, maybe.
I've never really danced at a wedding. Even my own wedding, I think I danced. I slow danced twice. I think. You do the mom dance, do your dance. There was a money dance where I just kind of stood there and was like, okay, whatever's going on. I didn't dance the rest of the night. There was like a conga line. There's a bunch of other stuff. But I'm just not a dancer.
So then do you ever get but I feel like, okay, this is where there's sometimes I see similarities where I'm like Craig and my brother's like you, but we will cut a rug as a joke, like as to be funny. We're not actually really think we're really good dancers. We just like to pretend we're freaking the robot or like Running Man or just dink around, jump up in the air, do stupid stuff. Is that kind of how you are too?
Yeah, except for I actually dominate Dance Revolution on the Xbox or whatever that game is.
That should tell you that he doesn't know what it's called. He's just full of shit.
I have the game.
What's it called?
I'm pretty sure it's Dance.
Is it dance? Is it where you're mimicking?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not Dance Revolution.
That's the one in the
arcade.
Okay, so Dance.
You're thinking
Dance,
of
Dance.
Well, we have the same thing. It's it comes out every year, like 2009.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have the same thing. Not Dance It Up, but I know exactly what you're talking about because I have the same thing.
Yep.
So you can do the whole shadow thing where they're saying,
"Oh yeah, I dominate."
You're doing that.
Excellence.
That's a great.
Excellent.
But-
Excellent. Excellent.
But have you ever recorded yourself doing it? It's not dancing. You're just mimicking a movement looking weird.
That's the best part is that sometimes we'll sneak a phone out if one of the kids are just super into it, getting down, and then later, hey,
This is what it looks.
you might have thought you were out there looking like freaking John Travolta, but you look more like John Too Many Volts, shocking your body.
That was a reach, but I appreciated it. Though.
Yeah.
I went with it.
Huh.
Are you a slow dancer, Craig?
No.
I can almost guarantee Carrie's not a slow dancer either.
Not really.
But will she try to pull you out on the dance floor?
Yeah. If we're at
She loves dancing. Though.
If we're at, let's just say the Maui room, and we're there 2 hours, she could be out there an hour and a half of it dancing. She loves dancing.
By herself?
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Has you ever seen a guy approach her to dance with her?
Yeah, and
then you just sit there and just take another swig and another puff off your cigar and just get comfortable and watch for a little bit?
If it's no, what's weird if it's somebody
That's mine.
Yeah. If it's
going home with me. He can do whatever he wants on the dance floor, but she's going home with me.
Carrie's one of those people though. She kind of starts backing up or going away from that person, especially if she doesn't know him.
I know from experience.
But it looks like a dance move. It's
she
like
does
a
that
reverse
because
dance
she knows
move.
you.
No, but I'm not even on the dance floor. All right, sorry. Go keep. So I was interrupting. So guys will approach her, and what happens?
I think she just kind of is out there having fun, and maybe finishes a song or does whatever, but I don't think she's I don't want to say weirded out because she really doesn't get that way, but she'll kind of just start dancing away from the person if she really wants to. I mean, it's never been an issue. How about that? I've never had an issue. She's never came to me and had an issue, so it's always worked out.
That's good. Okay. And then have you ever had a girl come up to you and be like, "Hey, stud, I see you out here"?
No, most girls yell at me if they know me because I'm not dancing with my wife.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Go out there and dance with her.
Yeah, that's basically what I hear a lot.
Yeah, when we went out, it was we went to the Maui room. We danced it up. Veronica was there, and Justin. She brought Justin, me, my wife, Desi, and then Aaron came and Mike Gowdy. And Mike was throwing Desi around the dance floor like. I don't know if I'm trying to remember what it would remind me of. And I know what it reminds me of, but not many people know this reference. But there's it looks like it's CGI or something, of a big white, you're in the forest, a snowy forest. There's like a abominable snowman who's like grabbed either a backpack or a person backpacking. You can't really tell, and he kind of bumbles and falls down the hill, and then but he's just like this ragdolling this hiker. That's exactly what it looked like. That was like it was just like Gowdy was just tossing Desi around like she couldn't. I don't know what. Like she couldn't. She was like a ragdoll. Yeah. Maybe I could just said he was ragdolling her.
Do you prefer slow dance?
Depends on who's singing. If it's like new kids, yeah, I'm down.
Oh.
No, I like to dance. I just have to warm up to it. By the time I warm up to it, here's what I did.
Foxtrot?
Many years ago, like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. How old is Jacqueline? Jamie was there. Was Jacqueline there? Maybe she's a little kid. Anyway,
we're not talking about the horizontal dance.
My aunt my aunt was getting married. We went Eastern Washington, and I can't drink Crown Apple anymore because I think I downed the majority of it. In fact, people are telling me that I did. And I had a cigar, and then I'm like, hey, let's go on the dance floor. I'm ready to go. And I seriously Homer Simpson on the ground. Just I was up and down. I was doing my, and then like all I remember is just like in a field or like a garden, just puking my guts out, just vomiting. I was in and out of like
consciousness.
Oh man,
Yeah, the Homer's hard to pull off.
it was on the ground. You know what I'm talking about? The
Well, I did it. I had to drink a lot to do it, but I was.
you
And he was actually dressed.
Okay,
Like, and he was actually dressed like Homer.
I was Homer Simpson
was
for
it
Halloween
Halloween?
party, so I was very drunk to do it.
yeah.
But out at a bar, I've never gone out and did that.
So you will get down and crazy, but it's got to be with your friends and you feel loose.
As a joke and stuff like that,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
probably like after drinking, like even if we're hanging out, I'm always weird and kind of like that anyway, but I'm not dancing.
We had a dance party at my pool.
Oh, we did.
Me, Corey, and Thou Shall Not Be Named.
Yeah, we did do.
Wait, just you three?
We were in the pool.
I was picturing the waffle thing, but now a dance party, and I'm like, I didn't get invited to that.
Carrie had chosen
You
the music, so it was 80s music.
It was like synchronized
and
dancing.
so we did synchronized dancing because it was
wow.
turn around every now and then. And so we were doing synchronized dancing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who won that one?
Well, we were a team.
Oh, so you guys just
You know who won? Carrie. She got to watch it. We did get out of the pool. We did synchronized dive in too.
Either two things happened that night. Carrie told everyone to go home, and Craig, let's go to bed early tonight. Or Craig got into the bedroom and was like, "Hey," and she's like, "No, I'm good. I'm going to go to sleep."
No, what happened is Carrie was still in the living room, and Craig went and got into bed and was like, "Hello."
I got to edit this thing now.
Oh,
Son of a bitch!
Oh, that's right. Thou shall be not be named.
No! Gosh dang it! Son of a bitch, dude. We get so close on these things, and I got to go find it. I was ready to.
Mark it where it is.
I just did, but it's not too bad. But I have to unplug something.
It sounds so hard.
It's the worst.
You know, I really want to say it again now, but I won't.
Thank you for not. Appreciate that. I'm surprised we could say the other name. Did you get permission or not really care?
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
Okay, good. It's great. All right, let's get into our shout outs. We're at that point. I'm going to shout out my daughter Megan for graduating. I feel like they should give a party for all the parents. They were the ones that kind of like said, "Hey, get your freaking homework turned in. Hey, get up and get out." Thank you. Appreciate the round of applause from Craig. That was clapping.
In a circle, he did it.
With 2 hands and nothing else. But I just want to make sure in case anyone's listening and say, how come you didn't make this explicit? Anyway, shout out to my daughter, my daughter Megan for graduating. Again, parents should I feel like they should get an award as well because they're the main motivators, screaming at their children to turn their work in and get to school. Anyway, Craig, who's yours?
I'll do. He got brought up a couple times on the show today. I'll do a shout out to Aaron Mayer.
Yes,
And I'll tell you why. Sitting earlier this week, talking with Thou Shall Not Be Named at literally 6:15, 6:30 in the morning. And he turns to me and goes, "Why is Aaron Mayer calling me?" So he answers the phone. And what had happened is Thou Shall Not Be Named must have butt dialed him. And because he never gets a call from him, Aaron called him back at 6:30 in the morning. He like literally woke up to call him back because I don't know, maybe he thought something was wrong.
Yeah.
And I go, there's no way I would have, if I was still sleeping, I would not have called you back.
No.
So shout out to him for
Aaron.
checking in.
We need him back on here for sure. That's a good dude.
Yeah.
At the
That's
end
how
of
you sell
checking,
cars.
I was going to say at the end of checking in, he was like, "Are you in the market?"
Our breakdown? Is everything okay?
But thinking of that, multiple people saw or heard about it. It got shared on here. Looks like a good dude. That's marketing.
That's marketing. That is marketing.
That is true.
Corey, what about you, buddy?
I don't think he listens anymore. I'll shout out the guy at my work. His name is Scott. He has a very good sense of humor.
He's
I'm trying to
hilarious.
get him on here,
So have I.
but he makes working a little bit easier and fun because we just go off on the rails with stuff and say whatever we want. So hopefully we get him on here one time.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll listen to this, getting a shout out, and
Yeah.
he'll want to come on.
I'd love that. I've been after him for a while, in fact, but I think I kind of ruined my chances like a year ago. I had a great time. I had too much fun. But Sean and I met up with him and his wife and another guy, and I had too much to drink. I had so much. But again, you can riff with him. He's a great audience, and then he's a great participant, and he's involved, and he's so funny. He is so flippin' funny, and he's sarcastic, and he'll hit you, and you don't realize he's hit you until like 2 minutes later, and you're like kind of replaying, like, oh man, he was making fun of me.
Yeah. He's somebody that I used to go play hockey with him. We've done a lot of stuff. We worked Nike with him. And he's one of the ones that you realize quickly your senses of humor click.
Yes.
And he was one that just clicked right away. And when we were, even especially on Night Crew.
Yeah.
You know, on Night Crew,
you have to have that.
You have to go through
I
that.
think he's actually, I agree with you with his sense of humor. I would say I've only met a few of these people. He's almost like a chameleon. I think he can actually match with multiple senses of humor.
I wouldn't surprise me.
He's very, you can tell that, I mean, like, there's people that I'm thinking, like, where I've had conversations with him, and he's been involved, and I'm like, that guy is completely not, I would consider the same humor, but he is so good. He could, I think he, by far, could have his own podcast and be a comedian and all that.
It can start right here.
Right here, right now. So let's launch his career.
He could take my spot.
Craig, you kind of fall in that category as well.
Your
I'd
grandfather
say
did
a little bit as well. Come to the Strawberry Festival, please say hi to me. But shout out to the Patreons again. We're growing, baby. Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Eric Madrid, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson is back. Good to see that name again. He finally called up Patreon. So what's up, dude? What is up? Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Desi B, Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny, Jackson Zyduk, Sasha Carey Lynn, Thomas Savageau, Councilman Anthony Wright, Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort is back, baby. Cameron Stratton and Katri Hoban. Thank you guys. Come to trivia last Wednesday of the month at Cole Street Brewery, 6:30. 7 p.m. is when we kick it off, though. But come on down. Last Wednesday of the month. We may have an episode next week. Craig is out of town. We may have to go with Corey and a guest. If you don't,
That sounds so sad. We may just have to go with Corey.
and
Who wants to be on? That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Who?
Let's see if we get Skelly out. Would you want to be with Skelly? He only leave his house 3 times a year. Do we want to burn one of those with you or without you?
Well, you just named a bunch of names.
Well, the other 3 are with me, so I don't care.
You just named a bunch of names. Who wants to be on?
I did. If you're listening right now and you want to be on, come on. You're here Thursday.
Craig
We
won't
record
be here.
Thursday.
Oh,
Craig
that's
won't be here.
don't tell people that's a killer. Nobody's gonna want to come on if I'm not here.
Holy cow! I haven't released this yet. I'm already getting a bunch of texts and phone calls saying they want to be on. Is wait, Craig's not there? We're in. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Go Mariners.
Go Oakland.
Sell the team.
Go. Well, you were saying go Oakland now?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Go Colts, no matter what.
Go Colts no matter what. Go Anthony Richardson.
And congratulations, Nuggets.
Congrats to the Nuggets and congrats to the
Well
Las
done.
Vegas Knights.
Well done.
Me betting $5 on them to win the NHL Stanley Cup netted me $65. Everyone have a great week. I know I will with those $65.
What does that mean?